Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Dion, and we're back with a Fanduel lineup building video for pre-lock, man. Man, a lot of news just came out right before I started the stream, so I guess we can kind of jump into that, man. Let's go look at some news right off the bat. Gotta check Bass Monster out. I think we just saw Melo's out. Let me turn this volume off. I'm hearing myself twice. Okay, what up, Jason? But yo, hold on, let me go back to this. Lance Thomas will miss both Friday. Okay, Austin Rivers probable. Dwayne Dedmon, Langston Galloway starting. So, man, we got to give him some consideration for a cash game play. I think his price is pretty cheap. Lance Thomas is out. So, I mean, this is looking like a nice day for Derrick Williams, Langston Galloway. I'm loving maybe some Jerry and Grant, but I probably wouldn't trust that with them going against Memphis. But Goran Dragic, okay, we don't care about him. Let's go take a look at some more Friday news. Kemba Walker, okay, we don't care about him. Nene's out, so I think that gives quite a big of a bump to Gortat. So I like Gortat a little bit. Let's just take a look. He's Jimmy Butler's probable. Let's go see some more Friday news. Man, this is the big news right here, Pau Gasol, because if he's not going to play, I'm locking in Bobby Portis in my lineups. Okay, Ben McLemore is probable. We don't care about him. Jay Crowder's probable. So I guess we're just going to hurry up and skim through this. So Matthew Dellavedova is out. Okay, we know. All right, so pretty much I'm going to go take a look at the chat real quick to see how many people's here. So we got 10 viewers so far. Dion's party has started. Yes, man. So I think we can definitely start getting to these plays. I'm going to cancel all of this out. This is not necessarily going to be my lineup. Just have it there as a placeholder. Let's go take a look at guys like Langston Galloway, man. Let's go take a look at his price. 4,500 starting at shooting guard versus. Let's see if RotoWire is updated. Okay, so yeah, they have the final lineup out: Jose Calderon, Langston Galloway, Flalo, Porzingis, Robin Lopez. I like quite a bit of Langston Galloway here in this matchup. Let's go see if the Vegas lines have changed at all. With Memphis and New York. I'm not sure if it has, but let's see. Refresh this. Because the news had just came out. So now, okay, so they pretty much went to a 5-point spread in favor of Memphis. Well, I guess you pretty much don't expect Memphis to blow anybody out, so maybe Langston Galloway. I want to check out NBA Wowie, man, to see what Langston Galloway usage is with Melo out. So let's go. We definitely need to see that news, man. Definitely want to see what the usage is. I'm pretty sure it's high. Let's go take a look. Yeah, so Galloway. We're going to get Carmelo. All right, so let's see. Let's go see the results. All right, shooting. All right, usage. So his usage is only so Derrick Williams got the biggest bump. Langston Galloway, Aaron Aflalo, Porzingis, Sarafin, Kyle Quinn. Could this be a game where Porzingis plays a bunch of minutes? Who knows, man? I think he's probably pretty sneaky here if he gets some minutes. We just don't know. So I like him a little bit for tournaments. I don't think a lot of people will be on him. I just can't see Zebo matching up with him. Let's go see project on him. Okay, Zach Randolph. He's a guy that spreads the court. And also, I think maybe that probably gives a bump up to Marc Gasol, seeing as the Knicks probably won't be as efficient on offense. He might get quite a few more rebounds here. So I have no problems with him here. Also, man, if it does turn out to be a blowout, maybe some Chalmers here. But that's getting a little bit too cute. Memphis doesn't blow many teams out. So let's go see. I think some more news has just came out. Okay, we don't care about Azili. The Golden State Warriors are not playing today, so we're going to take a look at chat, man. Jimmy Butler is playing 100%. Yeah, a good tournament pick. A lot of people be off him. Yeah, I'm pretty much about to build a tournament lineup. I'm going to try to go through this quick so I can build my cash game. I just want to see. Yeah, I broke even no fun. I just want to see a lot more news before I can actually finalize the lineup. But yeah, we're going to build a tournament lineup. I don't have to. This is only a $1 entry. It's not going to kill me. Center, my favorite center play. I like Brook Lopez here in a fast-paced game, but his price just limits his ceiling. So if he does get 50 in this kind of a matchup, it won't really be that great just because he's so high priced. I want somebody that's gonna like moonwalk over freaking value. So who else do I like at center? One of my other plays, if Pau Gasol is out, I'm pretty much locked in on where's he at? I skipped over him. Jokic right here, Nikola Jokic at 6.2. But probably even more, a guy who probably has even more value. Damn, he had 27 and 14. Sheesh. A guy who probably has a little bit even more value here. Jordan Hill at 4,600 versus one of the worst teams against centers. So let's go take a look. We still have Mahimni out, but his usage isn't the greatest, which is what I don't like. Let's see. So the Hawks still bottom five team versus centers. They really aren't getting any better. So I like Jordan Hill here. He's probably gonna play 35 minutes. A lot of people will be off of him just because this 19-minute game he had against Brooklyn. But I think a lot of that was because of foul trouble. So and it was just so many great matchups. See, this is why I wasn't on the Pacers, Turner and Hill so much, because when the other guys have great matchups like Paul George and Monta Ellis had great matchups, they're gonna take control of the ball. They're gonna dominate. So kind of limits these guys a little bit. As far as match, I don't really like Miles Turner versus Millsap. Paul George versus Bazemore. He can probably execute a little bit, but the Hawks are pretty much one of the better efficiency teams on defense. Let's take a look real quick. But I'm not gonna harp too much on the actual statistics, just so I can hurry up and build this lineup. But yeah, let's take a look. The freaking Hawks are one of the better defensive teams in the NBA. So I really don't like to pick on them unless there's some value there. So I think with this situation, I think Jordan Hill is still pretty safe, man, just because they struggle with the center position. And the Pacers are a pretty good defensive team as well. So that might open up a lot of rebounding blocks, maybe. Who knows? So I like him a little bit here. We'll take a look at the usage real quick, and then I'm gonna make a decision on center. So this is about a week ago. His usage rate has been pretty darn bad, yo. Freaking a 16.0 in the last 5 games. So, man, the matchup's there, but the usage isn't that well. I'm going to look at Jokic real quick because I do love me some Jokic today. Jokic 23.2, and if there's no Pau Gasol, I like him a lot here. We're gonna make it even. So from the 29th, I meant to put 29th. So Jokic still has 24.3, and Jordan Hill. Let's take a look at him. 16.8. So right here, man, Jokic is blowing him out the water. And then if we get a situation where there's no Pau Gasol, Jokic is gonna feast on the Chicago big. So I like that situation there. Okay, so I'm pretty much just gonna lock Jokic into this lineup real quick. This is just one of my 3 tournament lineups. So, where's he at? 6,200. Take a look at the chat real quick. Late night hammer. Any position for the late night hammer? Well, this one, the latest game. Okay, it starts at 9:30. All right, everybody's gonna be on Aldridge. Maybe you could take that chance on Danny Green, but I just don't see this game being too high scoring. This Spurs versus Dallas, it might be like a 102-95 kind of game. So, man, I don't know, man. Aldridge has pretty much the best matchup when you look at it on paper. Let's take a look. Aldridge versus Dirk. We pretty much know Dirk is not guarding Aldridge, so they'll probably put Pachulia on Aldridge, and either way, that's still a mismatch. So, I mean, if you want somebody that's sneaky, that could be a late night hammer. I think Derrick Williams is pretty sneaky against Tony Parker here. So I wouldn't mind that at all. I want to take a look at one thing, man. I haven't even looked at this. I want to see how many minutes Simmons has been playing. And he only played 1 minute last game. So is he back in the doghouse? Who knows? But the minutes have dropped. Danny Green minutes have went up. So maybe Danny Green might be in a good situation here. I'm going to take a look. Let me see. Derrick Williams definitely looking safe. Is Galloway a lot? See, Galloway's not a lot because he's pretty much going to play the same amount of minutes as a guy like a Bellinelli, and Bellinelli has a better matchup in my opinion. Should play Jokic nice. Yeah, I'm high on Jokic. LMA the lock. Yeah, a lot of people are on him. I love LMA in cash games. I think he's pretty safe here. But if that Pau Gasol news comes out about him not playing, man, I'm locking Bobby Portis and Taj Gibson in my cash game. So We'll see how that works out. Some more news is coming up. Okay, Bellinelli will remain the starting shooting guard. I love that a lot. Probable Friday. Okay. So we're gonna pretty much work around point guard position right now. A guy that I like. If the game stays close, let's take a look. Is Washington expected to stay close still? Okay, so 9 point spread, man. Do you guys think that will be a blowout? And if it is a blowout, who's the biggest beneficiary there? I think we gave some John Wall here for tournaments, but he might be high on. He's 9.9K. That him having to drop 50 doesn't leave much room for value. So we're gonna take a look at somebody else, lower prices who might be sneaky in tournaments. A guy I think might be sneaky. I like IT2. I like Kyrie Irving. I don't like picking on Boston with point guards, but I think this is a situation he could be pretty sneaky. Also we have D Rose. I like D Rose a little bit, but at 62 with Jimmy Butler back, I'm not a big fan of that. It's kind of tough with point guards, man. I think the one with the most upside though is John Wall. As far as he might be the only person I think can probably hit 50 besides Chris Paul here. And I don't know how I'm feeling about that, man. Chris Paul versus Alfred Payton. The thing I don't like about Chris Paul, he doesn't really do you see him go above 40 minutes. He only did that because of overtime here. 36, you don't really see that often from him. But I think this is a situation where he asserts himself here, and I think he's pretty safe. I like John Wall just a little bit, only 200 price difference. So we'll go John Wall, matter of fact. Shooting guard that I'm locked in on. I love this guy today. Bellinelli. I love Bellinelli today, man. At 4K against Brooklyn. Let's take a look at something on Real GM. Let's see. I'm going to go take a look at the chat. Jeff Green lock, Ramon Sessions. Well, I wouldn't call Jeff Green a lock just yet because you got a guy pretty much around the same price. Blowout. You guys think it will be a blowout? No blowout, I mean. Yeah, so I mean, if you don't think that's going to be a blowout, who you think goes off in the Sixers? I like Ish Smith. I forgot to mention him too. If that game stays close, I like Ish Smith to have a solid game. I like Gortat in that game. And if Bradley Beal's playing over 30 minutes, I like him a little bit. So we're going to go take a look at something real quick. Brooklyn defenders. Let's see. Got it. All right, so let's go take a look at who are one of the worst defenders on the team. Just see who's the guy we should pick on. Okay, Donald Sloan, but Donald Sloan doesn't play 20 minutes. Bargnani doesn't play. Donald Sloan doesn't play 30 minutes. Bargnani doesn't play close to 30. Bogdanovich, he barely plays above 30. So Joe Johnson, we could pick on him here, I guess. Let's go take a look at that matchup. You got some Rudy Gay. Let's take a look at his usage. I know Rudy Gay is going to be low owned today. I want to see if his prices drop, though, and take a look at the usage. Rudy Gay still had a 20.4 usage rate in the last week. Not impressive at all. Let's see real quick. Rudy Gay, let's see his price tag. So he's still close to 8K. I'm not expecting, come on, man. He's not leaving us no space for value. And I just don't see him having a crazy game with Boogie playing, so I don't like that. So let's go down the line again for who are guys we can attack. Then next you got Markel Brown. Then you got Wayne Ellington. So we got a guy like Wayne Ellington being matched up with Bellinelli, a streaky 3-point shooter. So I like Bellinelli a lot at 4K. It'll probably be hard to take him out of my lineup today, especially. Let's go take a look at the minutes he's been playing. 36 in back-to-back games. I do know Ben McLemore didn't play his first game versus Milwaukee, but he played versus Chicago. So I think Bellinelli might be safe, and he has a little bit of upside in this kind of game. Where Brooklyn Nets just don't play that much defense. Let's see where they rank in efficiency. So Brooklyn, one of the worst defensive efficiency teams. And this game is going to be fast-paced, so I definitely got to have some kings in here. So I just like Bellinelli's matchup a little bit. Okay, next we got who do I want to lock in? Another guy I like Kawhi Leonard today, 7,200. Think he's a pretty solid play. I like Jimmy Butler. I think a lot of people will be off of him in tournaments, especially, and he has 50-point upside. This guy, I can really see him going off today. He's going to be matched up with Gary Harris, so let's lock him in. He'll be low owned. I just hope Pau Gasol doesn't play. If Pau plays, he's going to ruin everything. Next point guard we can go with. If we got John Wall for some, this one is tough, man. Do we think Ish Smith? Do we think the Sixers really keep it close? Because if they do, man, I love Ish here. Let's go take a look. I want to see how Gortat ranks on defense. Let's go real quick. Okay, Gary Neal, Bradley Beal, Dudley Temple. So Gortat's pretty much average around here, but we got a guy like Jalil Okafor. But just take a look at him real quick. He does get in foul trouble and turn the ball over a lot, so I probably wouldn't trust him here. But that's pretty much why I like John Wall, because this team, the Sixers team, they turn the ball over a lot. And John Wall's a guy that feasts off those. And I could see John Wall having a double-double at halftime. So I like him a lot here. Small forward. I'm probably leaning with Kawhi in this range. I like Kawhi. Maybe my Spurs bias is getting to me, but I like Kawhi here. Maybe if the game does stay close, we could get some Covington exposure. I don't know if he presents enough upside. If he can get a game like 35 here, man, I like Covington a lot. He's a guy that's streaky from beyond the arc. So look at this, 12 and 13. I like Covington. So we'll lock him in there. Next, we'll probably go power forward. This one is tough, man. Do I like LMA over Kevin Love? Let's go see. The LMA is projected to be in a lower score game, but and freaking Boston is a fast paced team, and Cleveland 6.7 point favorite. So let's take a look at usage real quick. In the last week, LaMarcus Aldridge a 30.1 usage rate. Then let's take a look at Kevin Love's. Kevin Love a 22.4. So, and you got Kevin Love at a higher price than Aldridge. So I guess it's kind of hard to take him. So I'll probably get some exposure to Aldridge here. Then next, we want to fill in the next point guard in power forward position. Let's see what you guys are talking about though. Damn, Austin Rivers out. So I guess that makes Jamal Crawford and Chris Paul get a little bump here. I'm likely leaning towards going Chris Paul and John Wall in my cat games too. Sloan and or Larkin, maybe Ellington. I like Ellington a lot. He has a great matchup with Bellinelli. Just like we talked about Bellinelli having a good matchup. Ellington does as well. Let's take a look. Let's see his defensive rating. Bellinelli's the worst defender on the team. And we got a guy like Ellington. What is he, 6'5", 6'4", 6'5"? He's going to get a lot of small. Bellinelli doesn't play defense. So, but it's just like I know Jimmy Butler has 50-point upside in this game going against Gary Harris. So I'm kind of locked in on Jimmy Butler in at least one of my tournaments. So let's see. Let's see where Gary Harris ranks on defense on this team. Okay, Jameer Nelson's not playing it. Then we have Gary Harris going up against Jimmy. Oh no, we have Gallinari going up against Jimmy Butler, but pretty much the same guys, 110 to 111. Pretty much none of these guys are going to be able to slow him down. I love Jimmy Butler a lot. Maybe Eton Moore, he might see a bunch of minutes. Let's see. I got to put the apostrophe. Wow. Yeah, 4K. He only played 27 minutes against Utah, though, and now went to overtime. So I'm kind of disappointed there. I probably won't take a risk on him now with Jimmy Butler back. I do think he has a solid matchup. So let's fill his next power forward spot. See who I'm really feeling today. I like Thaddeus Young a little bit in the tournament. Probably wouldn't trust him just because of that foul trouble he might get into. Man, I kind of want to take the chance and go on a limb and say that Pau Gasol doesn't play today. He's in the altitude. No reason to really play today with Jimmy Butler at least playing. So I like him there. And then he'll leave us 8,300. Maybe IT2 versus Cleveland. He's been off, so I guess you can kind of see a lot of guys on the Celtics with decent usage. So probably don't want to leave that much salary on the table. So go. Matter of fact, let's see something, man. Let's see what we could do if we get LeBron. Okay, we're gonna have enough. Maybe if we downgrade Jimmy Butler. That one's actually tough. We're gonna see. I'm not fading LeBron in my cash games. LeBron's gonna be in my cash games. Harry Smith, Johnson, Oladipo, James Green, Aldridge, Derrick Williams, Jokic, my new lineup update. That looks pretty good. Rudy Gay matchup is better than Marco's, but his price was killing me. I don't like Rudy Gay's price, and his usage isn't the greatest. No, I think you have to lock in Boogie and cash games. Really, you got Jordan Hill, you got Jokic. I will even play Gortat in cash games because we know what the Sixers do against centers. Let's see. Sixers are the worst team against centers, and let's take a look at this news with Nene being out or whatever. So let's take a look real quick. I think he's already been ruled out. So damn, this news is okay. Here we go. Nene is ruled out. So man, Gortat's about to see all those center minutes. He probably gets spelled by Drew Gooden for a little bit, but I don't expect for much. So I don't see Drew Gooden stealing too many minutes. So I'll play Gortat in the Cavs game before I play Boogie. Let's see. Derrick, get that again. Bale is starting. Is he? Bale is starting. Wow, that's dope. Let's see. Let's scroll up. Where do you guys see that Bale is starting? Let me scroll back up, see if I missed that when I came to this page. Okay, Bradley Beal starting, so he might get back into 30 minutes. So this is setting up to be a John Wall double-digit assist game automatically, man, with Beal back in the lineup. Boy, I wonder what the Sixers lineup is going to be. Okay, Ish, Stauskas, and oh yeah, so you got to. That's what kind of scares me a little bit off of John Wall now too. You got a guy like Bradley Beal with a great matchup, and he's playing 30 minutes close to it. So let's see, but he's at 5.9K. I think he's sneaky here, 29, 26, 30. So he might be on a minute restriction still. Let's see. Is there any news? I want to follow a beat writer, but I'm gonna try to finish this lineup real quick just because I didn't work on my cash game yet. So I'm gonna fade LeBron for right now in this one. I like Rudy Gay. I told you guys that, but around the same price, I don't. Let's see. We're gonna lock in Covington. We're just gonna do it. Power forward. Can we go? Maybe Porzingis is sneaky, man. I really do like Porzingis, man, a little bit. Nobody's on him right now. A lot of people be on Derrick Williams, probably rightfully so. And I don't trust Derek Fisher, so I wouldn't play him in any cash games. Let's go see. Oh, Porzingis usage just dropped off. Porzingis sees 30-plus minutes in this game. I think he could have a great game. Let's go see if he played against Memphis already this year. This game might be a little bit too physical for him, though, and he likes to foul. So I could definitely see a situation like this where he picks up early fouls. Okay, in 28 minutes, he had 17 and 4. I mean, this game is just a little bit too slow paced for him, and his price is still a little bit too much for me. So I'll probably fade him. Power forward is pretty tough right now. You got David West possibly playing another 27 minutes. I like that. Man, I love Bobby Porter so much, man. Crap. I'm going to take that chance. I think I'm going to just take that chance. We A300. Hold on. How much did I have to up? I think it left me 3K. 3.1 again. Yeah, so I really liked Gallinari until I saw Jimmy Butler was playing. But a small forward is pretty tough. I'm leaning on Covington or LeBron there. I don't know who I want to upgrade for. Who would I downgrade Jimmy Butler for, though? That's what's killing me. I don't know who I want to downgrade. Matter of fact, let's see Boston. Okay, power forward. I like Derek Favors here a little bit. I think he's pretty sneaky. I just like his matchup. Let's go take a look at DVP for power forwards. You really don't have anybody that's going to be able to guard him. His usage isn't the greatest, but let's see who actually scoring the most points. So the freaking Mavericks giving up the most points to power forwards, second most behind Houston. Let's see who Milwaukee ranks. Okay, Milwaukee's not that bad. They're giving up a bunch of blocks, giving up assists and rebounds. Who's giving up the most rebounds? The Sixers, Pacers, Celtics. It's setting up maybe Kevin Love in this matchup here. What do you guys think about K Love? I'm going to hurry up and lock this lineup in because we don't have much time. I think I started this stream a little bit too late. So, I might have to downgrade somebody here. I like Jimmy Butler a little bit too much to downgrade him. Maybe we can go. Maybe we can fade John Wall in one lineup. Go with I like IT2 matchup a little bit. And if the game does stay close, maybe Ish can have a solid game here. I like Moutier. I think Moutier is safe for value. Don't know if he crushes it though. I'm looking for like 6 times value or something like that. So we'll see what we can get, or maybe D Rose. This one is tough right here for the next point guard. Let's take a look at slow minutes. Also, he played 32 minutes last time out. Maybe he gets that again, and he's going up against Rondo, and the Kings don't do too good. So, matter of fact, I think we could work with that for this one tournament lineup. Let's get back to John Wall. We got 4,700. Damn, that's not enough salary for my liking. Let's see if there are any punts here. Nah, there's not really any punts there. Let's see if we can find the value. Let me see if there's any new news. Nope. Porters. 8,900. We could probably upgrade Bellinelli to Oladipo or something like that. Man, this is really giving me trouble right now, honestly. Because there's too many guys at shooting guard that I like today. And maybe if we downgrade, let's see something. I think Jordan Hill's got some solid value here. And then that leaves us enough for LeBron James. I think we can make this work right here. I think this is a pretty solid tournament lineup. I like this a lot. So we'll lock that in. We're going to actually work on the cash game real quick. Take a look at the chat for a second. Bielostar, Depot. I think Depot's solid. His price is just not appealing to me, though. I think a lot of people's going to chase him, too, so I don't really want him if he's going to be that high owned. How about Rolo Jokic stack on DK? I like Rolo, but I'm high on Jokic, and I like Jordan Hill a little bit more. You gotta tell me the prices of those guys, Jeff Miller. So let's go back, work on my cash game real quick. I'm gonna have to change some things around. This is what I have for my cash game right now. I had a bunch of high price guys, but Jokic, man, do we have that PAL news? We're gonna take a look real quick. We're gonna do some Twitter search and see if there's anything on PAL if he participated in shoot around. Tonight we play against the Nuggets. Let's go in the road, see that. I'm supposed to. We still's questionable, man. Let's see. We're gonna go live. Man, I can't play Portis in my cash games if Pal's playing though. That's what's kind of hurting me. We don't have any news, but by him tweeting that by Pal Gasol tweeting that makes feel like he's gonna play. I wish he would tell us. This dude is killing me, man. He's really holding up all the lineups because if he clarifies whether he's playing or not, it'll make everything a lot easier. So we'll take a look at the chat real quick. Jordan Hill on DK 5,900. Rolo's cheaper than Jordan Hill. Yeah, so I probably lean towards Rolo. I like Rolo more than Jordan Hill in that situation. And what's Jokic's price on DK? Okay, so we're gonna change some of this around. Probably gonna have to fade one guy here. Man, it's kind of tough, man. Chris Paul or John Wall? Who to fade? That's a tough one right there. Cause this game's gonna be a lot more up in pace, man. Since I don't know who to pick, man, I'm about to go look at a projection or something. Let's see. Who do you guys think has a higher ceiling? I know John Wall has a higher ceiling today. We're just gonna look at some projections. I guess this will kind of give us an idea of the minutes too. So, okay, we don't care. Let's see. We're gonna take a look at guards. We'll see who's projected to play more minutes, John Wall or Chris Paul. So already off the back there, the first 2 point guards listed. John Wall 35.8, Chris Paul 32.9. John Wall projected for 43 Fanduel points. Chris Paul projected for 38. So John Wall's outvaluing him. Let's see who the guys like for value, man. They're on my Wayne Ellington play. Get off of him. Uh, but yeah, let's go take a look at some big men. Let's see some minutes for these guys. Brook Lopez, Love expected to play 35. Yes, definitely see that. Favors 34. Got him projected for 35. Fanduel. Taj Gibson, man. I love Taj Gibson if Powell's out. Mm. Let's see if they got Bobby Portis minutes. I guess because they don't have any news, but he's only projected for about 18.7. So that tells you, man, look at this. They have him projected for 16.72 points in 18.7 minutes. So imagine if he was projected for 30. This guy would be smoking value against Denver. So I'm definitely going to roster him in one about tournaments at least. So we're gonna fix up this cash game right now. Pretty much gonna play it safe. Go Jordan Hill like I had. It's probably gonna look similar to my other lineup or whatever, but it doesn't matter. So they got John Wall over him. I like Moody if he's gonna see a bunch of minutes. With no Jameer Nelson, I like that a lot. Let's see how much we got. 97 for power forward. I think we could go LaMarcus Aldridge. He's pretty safe. We can probably upgrade. I think Todd is safe for 30 plus minutes though. We could probably even go Kevin Love here. Yeah, we can go Kevin Love. So we could go John Wall, Moody, Bellinelli, Wayne Ellington. Is gonna play 30. Okay, he played 33 last time out, so why not play that again? So I like him here. If he plays 30 minutes against Bellinelli, I think these two guys are safe. So this is pretty much gonna be my cash game lineup. I have no problem with it. Don't be scared of the Jordan Hill 19 minutes. He was in foul trouble. And I'm just going based off the matchup. So these guys have pretty decent matchups. Let's go look at DVP real quick. So the Bulls giving up a bunch of points to point guards, and then Jimmy Butler's going to be on Gallinari. I'm not saying he's going to lock Gallinari up completely, but I think that kind of makes him a little bit passive. Denver. Let's see Moody usage rate. Damn, Moody only has a 19.4 usage rate. It's not that good, but the matchup's there for him. And he's only 5.2K. I think we can expect. I think we could get 25 points out of him, man. Well, I'm on power forward right now. Let's go see if there's anybody around his same price that has a good matchup. Besides Sloan, we can't really trust Sloan minutes, so I could never roster him in any cash games. But yeah, man, I think Moody is pretty safe. Maybe even D Rose, but if we found some salary to move, let's see. Maybe if we downgrade Kevin Love, because I love Aldridge too much to downgrade him. So maybe if we we go to Gibson. We can go with some Gibson here. That'll leave us too much salary. I don't really want to work. Okay, let's see how much that will leave us to work with if we go D Rose. 6,200, and with 6,200, do we have enough for Jokic? Yes, we do. I think Jokic, if he plays 30 minutes here against No Pal, he should feast, man. This guy probably won't, if he gets 30 minutes here, he probably won't get less than 30 FanDuel points. Let's go take a look at some more news. Let's go back to Bass Monster. Jay Crowder's playing. Bradley Beal starting Friday. Nobody cares about that. Let's see. Let's read up on Jokic. Okay, see some news about him. All right, so let's go take a look at the chat real quick. Okay, John. Let's see. Evan Turner, GPP. Yeah, Evan Turner's always worked for GPP play. He has a high usage and he comes off the bench. Probably gonna play about 25 minutes. Probably he barely goes above 30, so it's kind of really hard to trust him in cash, especially at his price. Let's go take a look at him real quick. And 5,500, man, you need about 25 to 27 from him. And I mean, he's been producing lately. In the limited minutes he's been getting, but I think it's you might be getting a little bit cute playing him here versus Cleveland, especially against LeBron here. But who knows? And it's on the road, so I probably wouldn't have put too much stock in the Turner. Maybe one lineup if that, but I won't have no exposure to him at all today. Jokic 5,900. Oh yeah, I forgot to write back. So yeah, man, Jokic and Hill at the same price. I gotta take Jokic over him, and then you got Rolo that's cheaper. So I'll probably lean more towards Rolo and Jokic, to be honest. Jamal been playing better. Bill may stale usage. Yeah, Bill already has been stealing usage off the bench. Let's take a look. And he's being matched up with Stauskas, so Bill might look to go to work here and steal a little bit of his usage. So, okay, Washington Wizards. So let's take a look at the usage in the last week. So in the last week, last 3 games, John Wall 31.5 usage, Bradley Beal 22.7. But that's with Bill coming off the bench. So I guess a lot of the times where John Wall, they're not on the court together for most of the game. So who knows how that's going to play out. And we do have John Wall at 9.9K where he needs 50 for value. So maybe if you don't want to trust that, you can probably go cheaper somewhere else. But I just like the matchup here. If it stays close, I think John Wall's going to have a huge game if it stays close. My only concern really is if it stays close or not. And if you're not all the way comfortable with that, man, I could even see this working out. A D Rose Moody A player for shooting guard. Then we could go. Let me see how much we could work with. Okay. Because I think D Rose could get 30. I think Moody A could get 25 here. So let's see. Then we upgrade Taj to K Love. You already got that. We got 2.3. So we might as well upgrade one of these guys. Let's see. I like Bellinelli too much. He doesn't have the high usage, but he definitely has the matchup. I'm bugging. My math is way off. 5,100 to spend. Maybe a Flalo, maybe some links to Galloway. A Flalo just played 43 minutes last game. He might get the same. So he's going to be super high on today. Let's look at his matchup. He's going to be high on, but if he does happen to have a good game, it might hurt you a little bit. But I don't like his matchup with Tony Allen. I can't play a guy just based off of minutes. He still has to have a solid matchup. Like if he's at least at a skill position, like if you're a power forward or center, a lot of your value is going to come from rebounds, and maybe you'll need about 10 points. If this guy's going to need, I don't really see him having a bunch of rebounds and assists in this game. So a lot of his peripherals will probably be hurt. So unless he does a lot of scoring, I'm not high on a Flalo. Let's take a look. Rudy Gobert, good play. I don't think he's a bad play, but let's take a look at his price. Okay, well I missed. Rudy Gobert, 7,100. Milwaukee they are one of the worst rebounding teams. Let's take a look real quick. We go back to the Hollinger team stats. Their rebounding percentage is horrible. So let's see. Let's see what the Jazz rank in rebounding. So Jazz are a top 10 rebounding team, and then you got Milwaukee bottom 10. So, and then let's see a DVP here. Percentage versus Milwaukee. But Rudy Gobert isn't a high usage guy. A lot of his value will come from getting easy buckets, probably from off of a pass. Let's see, okay, Milwaukee. So they're middle of the pack versus centers, and a lot of his value will come from blocks as well. He doesn't really have a high usage. Let's take a look though, just to make sure I'm not making this up. All right, so Rudy Gobert is 16.7 usage rate. At the same price, I'd rather just go Marcin Gortat. Let's take a look at his usage. 19.2. And now you're not gonna have any Nene here. And the Sixers are actually the worst team against centers. So I like Gortat a lot here. Let's see. Taj Gibson over Miles Turner. Miles Turner has higher upside, but I like Taj Gibson matchup better. So I'm on the fence between that. Atlanta can't rebound. Yeah, Atlanta can't rebound to save their life. When he's a good pick to reach value, Jameer is out. Good pick tonight. What you think about Gallo? Gallo, I like him for tournaments only. I really can't trust him against Jimmy Butler, but he's a guy that has pretty decent upside, man. And we never know if this might be a situation where Jimmy Butler re-injures or he's limited with his knee injury. So Gallo might go right at him and try to test that knee to see if he's going to be good enough to really have some good production against him. And Gallo's a scoring threat. This game might be a little bit up in pace. Let's go take a look. So Gallo could be I think he's a solid tournament option. I don't trust him in cash games though. So Denver, middle of the pack. Okay, Chicago. I mean, maybe this can be a sneaky Gallo game, and he's not expensive at all. You just need about 35 from him. 6.9K, you need about 35 from him. He's been in a slump. He'll likely see 37 minutes here, and the games will be a little bit quicker than Utah. So he'll definitely. I'm pretty sure in this game he'll actually get rebounds and everything like that. So we'll see how that plays out. So I have no problems with them. Galloway maybe. I talked about Galloway. Uh, I'm not super high on him, but I think he could be sneaky. The usage isn't the greatest, but man, at 4.5K, he might play 35 to 40 minutes. Let's go take a look at the next available. And we also have to remember Calderon is probably limited. He only played 13 minutes yesterday, coming off the injury. So let's see what Jerry Grant had got. Jerry Grant didn't get any minutes, so I think Jerry Grant might come into the mix and still quite a few minutes away. So I'm not completely sold on Galloway, but he's not a bad play. Vujacic has been getting minutes, 11, 18. So who's gonna see a lot of the small forward minutes today for the Knicks? That's my question. I know Aflado's gonna see a bunch, but with Melo out and Lance Thomas out, man, Galloway just might play 40 minutes because the only guys I can see them playing. Yeah, I think I'm about to talk myself into playing Porzingis today, man. I think I'm about to play him in the lineup, yo. I think I'm almost on the point of playing him in the lineup because Robin Lopez, Kyle Quinn is not going to play a bunch of minutes. Once he's played is 19. Let's take a look who else they got. Oh, they do have Lou Amundsen. I don't think he's going to really play anything. Kevin Seraphin. Can't really expect much out of him. So this could be a situation where Porzingis plays 30 minutes if this game stays close. But damn, it's kind of tough to trust him at that price. But yeah, man, I hope I answered your question about Galloway. Does that young have a better matchup than Miles Turner? Now, as far as Boogie's defense, I think he's pretty solid. But this game is going to be so much up in pace. Now the Kings actually do miss a lot here. Man, Thaddeus Young, if he doesn't get in foul trouble, he's going to play a bunch of minutes here. I don't really like Brook Lopez. Well, Brook Lopez can really kill against anybody, but I don't think this is the greatest matchup for him. I think Thaddeus Young is quick enough to beat Cousins off the dribble a little bit, and he has enough upside. Joe Johnson, I don't like his matchup with Rudy Gay. I think Rudy Gay can kind of take him out the game. Wayne Ellington doesn't have high upside. Donald Sloan may be a good play. So my favorite matchups from this is Sloan, Ellington, and Thaddeus Young. So I think Thaddeus might be pretty solid here if he doesn't get into foul trouble. Let's see his minutes lately. If he's playing 35 minutes and there's no foul trouble, I can see similar numbers to this. Maybe some more assists and steals just because the Kings play so fast and pace. So, man, this might be a sneaky game to get some value from. So I have no problems with it here. Let me refresh this just to make sure I can see my cash game. See if I changed it or not. Okay, so yeah, let me change this real quick. We're definitely gonna work on this. I gotta change all of this. So it might pause for a second. I want to see if Numberfy updated. I just want to see if they changed the minutes. We'll actually go check out the full table with all that other stuff. Go for centers. All right, let's see the minutes. Did anybody minutes get updated? Okay, so Gortat minutes got updated a little bit. They've got him projected for 31. I think he's the only one. I think Alger's gonna play a little bit more than 31 minutes here, so I like him anyway. Turner projected for 30.9. They got him for around 5 times value. And remember, Atlanta cannot rebound, so this might be a great spot for Miles Turner. I have no problem with him. Let's go take a look at forwards. Aaron Aflalo for 38, Jim Butler for 31. They got Aaron Aflalo for about 5 times value. That's pretty good. But the minutes, I like the minutes there for Aflalo. That's about all he has going for him in my opinion. Let's see if we got some value here. Joe Johnson, they got him for about 34 minutes. He does play that a lot anyway. Taj. So pretty much they got Derrick Williams for 6 times value, man, 4,600. I also got to mention him for tournaments. He will be coming off the bench, probably going against guys like Jeff Green and so, because I know he's not going to start. And he might play a bunch of minutes here. So I'm thinking about rostering him in my cash games too. Also got Also forgot to mention that. Let's see what he did last time though, because I remember I think Melo missed the last time they played against the Grizzlies as well. So let's see. Also just I feel like you just almost have to play him for the block. Let's see. Oh, so I have it right. It's right there too. Might as well not go back. So this wasn't too long ago. 26 minutes here. 13. All right. 15, 17, 18, 22. So I think 22 points definitely attainable, especially if he gets 30 plus minutes here. So we're definitely gonna work in gonna work him into this lineup here. Derrick Williams. Almost forgot about him. 4,600. I like him. Is there any guys around 43? I don't think so. Maybe we can go. Damn, who do I want to downgrade John Wall? I like Chris Paul a lot here today. Man. See, I like Aldridge too much, man. We might have to downgrade John Wall or Chris Paul. Let's see what you guys are talking about. What do you see Derrick Williams doing in your cash? Is this your cash? Oh, the lineup I'm on right now is my cash game. That is Porzingis. So let me finish working on this real quick. It's kind of tough. Let's see the Vegas that they update. See how these games are projected to stay. Okay, we don't care about that. 215. That's still the same. It's just that like Chris Paul in a closer game. That's the only thing I like about him over John Wall. But I know a lot of people are on him, so if he does happen to have a 60-point game and I miss out on that, it's gonna hurt me a lot. But I'm gonna leave Chris Paul over him. I think Chris Paul might be a little bit safer now that Bradley Beal's back. Okay, so who we gonna work on now? Man, I want John Wall, man. I want John Wall and Chris Paul. I'm gonna have to work around something. Man, Aldridge might not make it to my lineup, bro. I'm thinking about it. Or I might just punt Kawhi. If I punt Kawhi, that works. That make everything work out. Why did I put him in? Everton possibly. I believe it's 5,600. Kind of wanted a little bit more, just so I could get Jokic at that point. Let's see if there's any middle price guys. We're gonna go through shooting guard. Don't really like it there. Jokic 62, 4,400 for a small forward. I don't really want to force guys I don't like, man. But sheesh, it's getting tough, man. When I love Jokic so much, I hate leaving a bunch of salary on the table as well, man. But I'm about to have to take Jordan Hill. 6K left. Man, Aldridge, you about to get faded because I think Taj Gibson's pretty safe here. And I want John Wall so much that Aldridge, bye-bye. You're gone. So let's get Kawhi back. I like Kawhi too much here. We got 5,900 to work with. Is Miles Turner or Taj Gibson? I'm leaning with Taj Gibson at 53. He's seeing consistent minutes. But Miles Turner, man, versus the Hawks. Let's take a look at DVP, man. This might be the tiebreaker. So in the Hawks, okay, let's see. Denver Hawks, who comes up first? Atlanta comes up first with Denver. Okay, I'm blind. So Denver definitely headed up. Okay, right here. So Todd Gibson already has a BP, even though it's not by that much. Let's take a look at usage. Taj Gibson 13.0 usage rate, so that's not great at all. And there's actually a chance that Powell comes back and play today. We do know that Miles Turner is going to see his full complement of minutes. 17.8, so he's beating him in usage. He's going to see pretty much around the same minutes, I guess. Let me see what was going on last time with the minutes, but so we're gonna go Miles Turner over him just right now. So I think I'm pretty much gonna lock this in as my cash game. I think there's enough security and there's enough ceiling for everybody here. So, man, I just love John Wall, Chris Paul too much. I don't want to miss out on any of those games. So we're going to lock that in for the cash game. We're going to post this on Twitter. Let's export it. And I gotta actually send my lineup to my friends and everything. So, what's this? Okay, that's something else. So leave your answers, your questions in the chat real quick. About to get to it. I gotta screenshot this and send it out real quick. Let's see. Trying to hurry up, and I still have to work on the tournament lineup. Okay, so it might be a little awkward silence. I'm screenshotting it here. My fault. You guys can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm actually screenshotting it, sending it out real quick. What the hell? Double up. All right, so now I'm gonna actually post this on Twitter now. Okay, I like that a little bit. Let's see what you guys are talking about. And I gotta plug my laptop in, man. It's about to die on me. Okay. Or drop LeBron. Now, I can't drop LeBron in a fast-paced game. And the Celtics lock up point guards and shooting guards. So who else is gonna go off besides LeBron and Kevin Love? So those are the best matchups, I think. Punt Kawhi for Jeff Green, or even Winslow. Nah, I can't do it, man. I just love Kawhi too much today, man. I need that safe security right there. So LeBron 13 straight games without scoring 30 real points, 30, 10, 10. Hey, maybe that's definitely possible, man. I wouldn't knock it. No, and also remember, give this video a thumbs up if you guys are liking the stream or whatnot. So we're gonna take a look at the mentions real quick. We're gonna work on my last two tournaments lineup. Thanks, helps a lot. All right, yeah, definitely. I think Jeff Miller's watching this right now, so thanks a lot. So I don't have to actually freaking write you back there. I don't want to seem Hollywood or nothing, but yeah, this is definitely the double up lineup. We're gonna go to actually working on my last two tournaments. Which one's the one I finalized already? I think it was. Okay. Oh yeah. So this was the one I did last because I had Jimmy Butler. Yeah. So we're gonna hurry up and finish these two. We got a bronze free roll. So if you guys put over, I think you guys made a what was it? Oh, if you earned 1,000 or more FDP. So you could probably get this. So just go check your free tournaments if you got 1,000 FDP within the last month. So we're gonna clear this. This is gonna be my freaking super contrarian lineup right here. I love Jokic. I gotta lock him in. Especially if there's no power. We're gonna have some Bobby Portis here in this lineup. We're gonna have some Aldridge. I love Aldridge. I love Kawhi and everything. Truth be told, guys, I love Kawhi and everything today. I think Covington, if this game stays close, he might have a big part to do with it. So I like him a lot. If the game stays close, we gotta have some exposure to Chris Paul. You just have to. Now I'm struggling with the next point guard. Maybe Ish Smith. I'm trying to. Let me see how much I have to work with. Y'all love Oladipo. He's so sneaky in tournaments today. Shooting guard. Who has the most upside at shooting guard today? I probably lean Bellinelli or Ellerton. Bellinelli has Rondo working with him at point guard. I think I'm about to make this a slow lineup. Let's see. Got 7,900. We might make this a bookie lineup. I think we can actually make this a boogie lineup, yo. Nope, we don't have enough. Crap. Who will we downgrade to get that going? Who's a good value at point guard? I'm gonna see what you guys are talking about real quick. Got 5 minutes to lineup slot. Around 30. Okay, let's go back. This is a Browns lineup anyway, so it's a free game, so it doesn't really matter to me. We might take that chance on fading both John Wall. We might fade John Wall here. Might have a little bit of exposure to Derrick Williams. Is he on any minute restriction? But he still got Berea and Felton behind him. But I don't know if I could trust him here. IT2, we gotta have some exposure to IT2 here. We got 51 left to work with. Who's around that price? Can I play it? We can actually play a Flalo here, even though I don't like the matchup, but I'm not gonna play him. I think I'm gonna lean with some Bellinelli in this situation. We got 1K left pretty much. Who can we upgrade to? You guys like Kevin Love, don't you? We can probably upgrade that. Who else we got for IT? Or maybe we could just get some Moutier, bro. We could definitely get some Moutier. He got the matchup here. He doesn't really crush value, but I can see him getting 32, maybe 32 here. I don't really like anybody's matchup besides him. But Chicago has been shutting down point guards lately, so I don't know. It's tough, man. I love Sloan in tournaments, bro. I'm all over the place right now. We got 4,600 to work with. I guess we could just go Derrick Williams. Even in tournaments, he should be pretty solid. So we'll lock him here. Got some heavy hitters. So now we're just gonna work on our last tournament. We faded. Okay, I got Portis in this lineup, so pretty much just gonna work on this last one right here. Got 3 minutes to spare. Did I have Portis in the line? Yeah, I think I just said I had Portis. Okay, I have Portis in one lineup. All right, that's fine. Now we still need some. We need some Kevin Love exposure. It's kind of hard to fade them all together, so we're gonna lock him in there. Small forward. We got 56 to work with. Maybe Brad Beal in the tournament. Nah, I don't like the salary left. So high on Bellinelli today, man. Let's go Ellerton. I think Bradley Beal could be sneaky as hell here. I don't want Chris Paul and John Wall. I think their upside is limited. We're gonna go. Matter of fact, we're gonna go John Wall-ish. Jimmy. We got 4,300 to work with at small forward. We got 2 minutes left, man. The pressure's on me right now. Oh, we still didn't even fill in the center. Crap. So we'll probably have less than that to work with. Still think Jordan Hill can surpass value, so I think even at 4K, let's see if we have any punts here. There's no punts I like, so we're going to have to change something up real quick. We already got our exposure to Kevin Love. All right. Maybe we downgrade Kawhi. We got Gallinari around the same price. We can possibly get some Jeff Green here. He's been balling lately, but I don't like his minute situation. I want to feel like he's going to play 34 here. Covington, I like Covington still. We got 62 to work with. We got 26 seconds left. Oh man, we gotta fix something real quick. Six. Damn, we're about to get caught up, guys. We're about to get caught up. Kawhi. Damn, we're caught up, guys. It don't matter though. That sucks, man. I didn't get to finish that off. There's a feature. D-Rose production suffers with Jimmy in the lineup. Possibly, yeah, I definitely think that's possible. But the lineups have locked. I got a freaking Tobias Harris lineup. Hopefully he doesn't kill me. I think I started this stream too late, man. But let's go take a look at the percentages anyway. for these double ups. Chris Paul 30%, John Wall 57, Bellinelli 23, Wayne Ellington 17, LeBron 41, Kawhi 36, Derrick Williams, Miles Turner high owned, Jordan Hill low owned. Yeah, everybody's still on the Miles Turner train, so he probably won't screw us over. Let's go take a look at the Browns one. IT2, I like that percentage. Sloan 3.5, Jimmy 5, Bellinelli 7.5. So these percentages are looking great for us, man. Boogie at 15. I don't think anybody's on Boogie today. Then let's go look at the last one that might cost me because I didn't get the chance to Tobias. But Tobias actually has a pretty solid matchup versus Paul Pierce, so I like that there. All right, so I'm not really too mad at it. I'm not really too mad at it, guys. Man, let's go take a look at my thing. Okay, got another notification. A few different lineups. All right, man. So we're gonna take a look at the chat one last time and see what you guys. Oh yeah, good luck to everyone, man. Hopefully one of us can take down a tournament, or we just all cash today. I think my lineup, my cash games are pretty safe. So even if my tournaments flop, man, we're still profiting. I think that's pretty good. What should I say? Winslow, man. Winslow, he just doesn't present enough upside for me, but he has been balling a little bit. Thanks again. Yeah, no problem, guys. Kind of suffered, man, doing this video because I didn't get to finish my last tournament lineup, but it was only $1. But just over. Yeah, I forgot about Jamal Crawford. I forgot to mention him, but I think he's in a solid matchup with Austin Rivers out. Oh, no, actually, I did mention that. I think he has a solid matchup here, and he has a pretty high usage rate, so I like him. And with that being said, man, we're about to get up out of here. Hopefully we all do cash, man. That's the biggest thing, man. And hopefully I helped you guys with something. Now, with that being said, we're going to head up out of here. Peace.